Namah Shivaya and welcome. It's Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each and every one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I bring forth messages from your angels and guides to see what's opening up in the month of April. I'm recording this video in real time back here in California after a 2-month internal journey to India. I'll talk about that in other videos. So it's so good to be back in my space and getting over jet lag. So I'm ready now. Let's open up the space to see. As I was getting our decks ready, the first message that I was getting is that something is coming in suddenly. Something is coming in unexpectedly in this month. So let's look at the overall themes. Let me pull out the messages first, so be patient with me, and then I'll get into the reading. Love. Two of Swords and the Fool card. April. Venus, more love. Pisces, emotions. Door to Spirit. Emotions. Ace of Swords. Sixth chakra. Stability. The moon. Why did it fall? Is there something else? Okay. Chariot. Thank you. Patience. Saturn. Actually, Saturn is shifting its sign into the sign of Pisces this Saturday. This is when the reading is going to go up. For the next 2.5 years, big changes, big shifts Saturn is going to bring in. Caring connections. This is their energy. Yes. And did I take? Okay, which house? Let's see. Okay. First house. Give me a moment to feel out the energies and we will get into this reading. So what I'm seeing for the month of April is that there is a certain aspect in your life, and let's start with love. Whether it is in relationships with your family, friends, or a love partner, that there's some sort of a discontentment and dissatisfaction that you've experienced, and that there is a connection. There's definitely a connection where you're feeling undecided, you're feeling unsure of how to move forward. You've been stuck in that situation for quite some time, and you're unable to make a decision or which direction to go. And the angels here are saying that you are at the precipice of a new beginning and a new journey, okay, with the Fool card here. And there may be these fears with the moon cycle that will I be able to find that love or that connection that I so desire and so want. Venus deals with our emotions, love, beauty, harmony in connections. Pisces, our dreams, intimacy, okay, caring connections. Water with spirituality and emotions here. And love as one of the main cards and the main themes for the month of April. I'm feeling in this month that you're going to be expressing your truth, or a truth is going to come upon you, because I remember seeing that energy before we started the reading of something coming in unexpectedly. So you know that stuck situation you're in where you're ignoring your intuition. There's an insight that's coming. There's a communication. It says you're going to receive communication from your angels, from your guides. Because with this door to spirit and the Ace of Swords, there is an insight that's coming. There is a communication that's going to be taking place. And it's very deep. And with Saturn moving in the sign of Pisces, Pisces is our dreams. Okay? It's also the house of spirituality. It's also the house of endings, and before new beginnings can take place. So there have to be certain endings. There's a depth of emotions because it's the last sign of the astrology before we start again with the first house. We have both of them here. It's the 12th and the first house together. That's why you're at this precipice of this new beginning. So April is that precipice of this new beginning. We're in this new version of you, this image that you hold about yourself, okay, who you are, your approach to life, what you deserve, what you want. Okay, you're this pearl. Okay, perhaps you have this dream of having a reciprocity and harmony in a relationship. Maybe somebody wants adventures. Maybe there's a mismatch that you've had so far in your connections. I'm definitely picking up strong love connections. I feel in this month you are going to be guided by spirit very strongly to really honor your truth, to make a decision. When you make that decision, you're going to be on your soul purpose and your soul path, okay, with the Chariot energy over here. I feel that with the fixed signs that maybe you have chosen certain relationships and certain places to be at, whether it's in the work or, it's friendships. Like I said, friendships or romantic. But those connections, you stayed in them because they gave you some sort of a stability. Okay, with the stability sign. They gave you some sort of a stability. But now in the month of April, love is really on your heart, on your mind, and in your soul. As to what is love? What is the meaning of love? How do I define love? What is my expectation in love? What am I willing to give in love? Okay. What do I feel is a caring connection? Am I being seen? Am I being heard? Is my individuality being accepted? Do I feel loved as I am? Or do I need to pretend to be someone else? The illusions. So with the clamshell opening and the pearl opening up, I see that you have dug deep. You've gone deep into the emotional realm to be able to answer these questions. And for others of you, with the Saturn energy moving in the 12th house, you're going to be digging deep in this month. Okay, so there are two different distinct energies that I'm tapping into for people right now. You're doing the deep dive to really ask these questions and get those answers, seek those answers. That's where the 6th chakra, the third eye chakra, is being activated. That's our soul purpose here. It's all about love. The theme for you is about love. Do I love what I do? Am I working in a place that I love to do? How do I express my love? Am I honest in my communication? How do I express my individuality? Or do I lose myself in giving, that I forget who I am? So there is this push and pull of, with the Pisces and all of water, I'm seeing this ocean where the drop goes into the ocean and it merges. So there's no individual drop that can be seen, but it is each of those individual drops that creates the ocean. So finding that flow and balance of individuality and universal oneness is going to be the big theme in the month of April. There's definitely a big shift that's taking place for you in the month of April. Ace of Swords twice over. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yes. The focus in this month is going to be a lot on connections, the give and take, the receiving and giving. Is it in equal measure with the caring connections? And a new beginning. And I'm also seeing that there's going to be a new start for you in this month. Okay. Wow, we have two aces on the cards here for you, with some reversals and some blocked energy with the Five of Wands here. You really struggled to hold your ground. You had to really fight for your beliefs and to build, sometimes to build in dark. Build your self-worth, build your business, build your way up into the company. Build friendships. You had to really stand your own ground. And I feel sometimes you lost yourself because, you know, we all tend to be little people pleaser. Or am I going to be isolated all my life? Or do I do some things with other people where others, I feel like there was a lot of separation. Like others couldn't understand your viewpoints. Others did not agree with your viewpoints or your way of approach to life. Yes, your approach to life, your individuality, your self-image. And I feel over these past years or months, you've had to really fine-tune that. And for some of you, I'm feeling that your journey is beginning now with the Saturn moving in Pisces, is to discovery of the self, is to have a deeper connection to yourself. 3 times we have 3 aces here, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords here, with a new beginning card up here. So collaborations have been a bit of a challenge, collaborating with people, with friends, with lovers, with business, or even your teams. So there have been some issues in teamwork. You felt like you had to be on the defense. Okay. Your persistence and stability, for those who have been working a lot with the Saturnian energy, which is that of restriction, of overcoming challenges, of overcoming difficulties. Because if you've had a life that's filled with, up to now, filled with a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, a lot of roadblocks after roadblocks, and one challenge thrown to you after another, there is a new start. This was part of your growth for you to see a higher perspective with the 6th chakra and the door to spirit, to open you up to deep spiritual insights and truths. So this is the month of deep spiritual insights that are coming to you. I'm seeing the word insight. For some of you, you're starting your awakening journey. So this is the time for great spiritual awakening. And I feel that there is a truth that is coming to you about persistence, about stability, with the Ten of Pentacles over here. About what you want in the material world. What do I want? What is my approach to life? What do I see as a long-term partnership? Okay, let's talk love, because we have love first. Love partners on the card here. Yeah, romantic or platonic, either or. I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about work after this. What does it mean? What do I look for in a long-term partnership? What is the give and take? What are these value systems? Are we aligned? Is there loyalty? Is there honesty? Is there truth? Is there humbleness? Is there respect? Is it celebration of individuality? Are we willing to work in times when the times are tough, times are dark? Okay. Is there passion in there? Is there emotions in there? So all those kind of thoughts, patterns are going to come up, and you're going to open up a lot with the spiritual awakening. I'm feeling a spiritual awakening. And I also feel that you're going to be receiving a beautiful gift from the universe. You're going to be receiving a gift of clarity, a gift of self-worth, and an understanding of the beauty of who you are, as you are, of your persona, of your spirit. And no longer are you wanting to be hidden. That's a word that's coming through. So I see in this month that there's going to be a lot of drive and passion also that is being ignited, if that has been on a lull. And with this new beginning, I'm seeing that this was all your inner journey, is what I felt. Okay, so I was picking up your inner journeys. You're also receiving a gift of an emotional strength and friendships and caring connections entering your life. So two groups of people. I'm right now channeling for the ones who've been doing the work. So that is for sure coming in for you with the caring connections, support coming in. Supportive people, collaborative people are going to help you to realize your dreams, where they see the value that you bring forth. Okay, so you're going to be giving and receiving love in equal measure, okay, with that Ace of Cups and the Venusian energy. That your individuality is going to be honored, and I see you rising above. And there's this new version, and I'm almost feeling like this is like the chick is just hatching. So this is a new version of you. Yeah, that's also like opening, birthing. So I'm definitely feeling that. And with the two fish here, I'm definitely seeing an aligned partnership coming up here. So that's your journey that I'm seeing over here. So in the month of April, you're going to be seen as someone who's very stable, who's very persistent, who's very loyal, okay? Someone who's dependable. And someone who has a strong sense of self and also values other people's opinions and other people's inputs, but holds to their own ultimate truth. So you're going to be seen as that person. And you're seen as that person who has a strong fighting spirit, a warrior spirit. That no matter what life has thrown to you, you find meaning. You find the roses through the thorn. You have grown a lot spiritually, emotionally, and even physically with the first house. And for that, I'm feeling in the month of April, it's a start of a legacy for you. It's a new start for you, your own personal growth, of stability, of love, of honesty, honest connections, loving connections. There's equanimity. So there is beauty. So when I'm saying beauty, it's not just physical beauty. It's very attractive. It's very loving. It's very lush. And I'm also feeling Taurus energy. So there's a lot of focus on a lot of that. So that's what I'm seeing for the month of April. Now for the second group that I'm picking up, that you're just starting this journey, this is going to be the start. You're going to be looking for that truth. I want loving connections, and I want to be able to pour love into long-term relationships. That's going to be the thought process. And that is where your soul is coming in charge, right? Life purpose and soul purpose being activated for some of you right now. Now, this was all a lot about love. Let's look at what's happening in your workspace. So for your work and career, I feel some of you are going to be switching your jobs, or you are switching up. There's a switch up I'm hearing. Okay, there's a switch up. Some of you are going to begin projects or move in a direction to be an entrepreneur. Okay, the passion. You're going to get people who are going to be inspired by your vision. You're going to be an inspirator to others. You're going to get people on board, and that you are getting a collection of people who are going to be working together with you. And you're being seen as a force to be reckoned with the first house individuality, a strong sense of self, okay, a strong communicator, offering a lot of emotional insight and emotional insight to others. I feel this is going to bring you money and wealth on a long term. And this is going to be, they took me to fixed. So this new source of income, okay, maybe you're leveling up, you're starting a new career, you're moving into a new direction, you're moving, you're up leveling your skills. It's going to be now a set of income, meaning if income was erratic, now it's going to be on a higher platform is what I'm seeing. Okay, because you're seeing things from a higher perspective. So for some of you, I'm seeing leadership positions. Okay, I'm seeing you being offered and up-leveled in your work leadership position. You bring great value to the table. You're a go-getter, someone who takes charge, someone who has strong communication skills. So your communication skills are going to be on point, and they're going to bring you a lot of success. Let's see what is the supporting energies that are coming in. What support is coming in to the collective angels? Woman holding a heart. Beautiful. What is a supporting energy that's coming in to the people? 4. 4 is a number of stability. You may have a life path 4. 4 is something very prominent in your life in the month of April. Supporting energy with the love and the love. Okay, there's definitely a loving person who's around you, strong, feminine. This could be embodied by a male or a female, but a very feminine energy that is coming in to support you, bringing in love, bringing in understanding. This is what is bringing in healing, I feel. Okay, so love is coming and entering. In romance, this is a love that is coming into your life. It's going to be the right partner that you've been looking for. Very beautiful, very caring, very beautiful energy. Okay, and this is the start of something new. Okay, the emotions and the communication, and you see this long-term growth with it. Yeah, with Venus and Pisces, very dreamy, very beautiful, very empowered feminine is entering your life. Okay. So the masculines, those who are watching, you're definitely getting that in. And for the feminines who are watching, this is the energy. I feel like the goddess energy is awakening within you. So maybe you're working with a goddess, okay, a goddess energy, or another woman who embodies a goddess energy is going to be helping you to bring healing in, okay, to bring healing in. And this was meant to happen. This is going to help you to stabilize. What are the energies coming in, supportive energy that's coming in to support the people, angels? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have 2 feminine figures, 2 feminine energies. So for sure, I'm feeling that in the month of April, you are being activated with the feminine principle here. With the Queen of Pentacles, this can be someone who is a strong homemaker, someone who is an entrepreneur and has created worth and value. Okay, he's a very humble, grounded person. Okay, and this can be a wealthy woman. Okay, also. That's another message that I'm feeling. Maybe they're going to help you to awaken. They're going to help you to soften, whether you're male or female, to help you to soften, and be more yielding, to be more encouraging. So this can be your boss also, okay, if you're collaborating with that, if you're talking about work. It could be a female person in authority. Okay, that's a message that I channel right now. But definitely someone who is very grounded and has a seat of power, but very, very humble person. And you were meant to cross paths with a chariot in this. I'm definitely feeling that in. So these are two supporting energies is what I'm feeling were coming into you in the month of April. What else? We'll take one more here, angels, on supporting people or supporting energies coming in for the collective for the month of April. What is going to really support them through people? Angel of love. Look at that. Love, love, love. I've got to show you now. There was this love. There's this angel of love. And there's woman holding a heart. Okay. Angel of love. So angel of love is coming in to work with you, to help you in this month, to bring more love into your life, to bring romance, to bring lightness, to bring reciprocity, right? Reciprocal energy, to be able to receive. So I also feel your powers to receive are going to increase in this month. If you're men watching, you are bringing to you, you are attracting to you in this month definitely a very feminine energy, who is very kind, who is very loving, who is going to also help you to open your heart, who's going to help you to bring healing into your heart so that you can be more receptive to the good things, to the softer and the more beautiful things in life and not just material things. So that is specific message that's come in for my masculines here. Queen of Cups. I mean, the deck has a lot of cards. So I'm pulling in Venusian energy for all of you. We have the Queen of Cups, woman holding a heart. The message is resounding and clear. Love is entering your life, opening your heart to love. Okay, look at this. Look at this beautiful one. There's this Queen of Cups here. She's holding that beautiful energy here. Even this woman is holding that, right? Do you see that? They're beautiful. I love this. I love this. So much love coming in. I said I love this. I didn't realize I'm saying that. So much love that's coming into your lives, my friends. This is so beautiful. And when we're talking about love, it doesn't mean that the focus is not on your work. So when you're feeling in that light vibration, you're coming from a higher vibration. When you're vibrating from a higher frequency, then all your manifestations start to come in with ease and flow. You know, your manifestations of a dream home, okay, a dream job, okay, a car, or I don't know, so many things. People have so many different desires, like, okay, my workspace to be that, my home to look like that, or this or that in our material world, right? Like ease and flow coming in. But that comes in when you are vibrating at a higher frequency. So with that love opening, allow yourself to be mushed, allow yourself to feel these beautiful feelings. And some of you are going to go through this period where you're going to face and begin to shed light on the traumas and where you didn't give yourself permission or didn't get the chance to experience that love. So Spirit is coming in to bring in healing, to bring in love through connections, through healers, through guides, through friends, through supportive people who are coming in to help you. Okay. So recognize that and appreciate that. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, angels. So what we're going to do is we are going to close out the general reading with this botanical deck. I love this. I said it's April. Let's bring that in. And after this, I'm going to jump into the love reading and the career reading for the month of April. We're going to delve into the messages coming in from Spirit for you. Okay, that's going to be on my Patreon. So if you like that, you can follow me. It will be on my silver, on my silver level. Just remembering, I'm getting back into the things. Okay, let's look at the messages coming in. We got the Dahlia. Dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. Fool. We have the fool's journey here. Dignity. Let me see. Snapdragon. Graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. So I'm feeling that these are parting messages from your angels to keep in mind as you are moving through the month of April. Okay, that be kind, be generous. So the message coming in from your angels is that kindness is never wasted. So whenever you get a chance to be kind, to be forgiving, to be loving to another, express and do that. And also, a wise man has dignity without pride. So stay strong, okay? Have your dignity without the pride. Like, you will know when you're being too proud or when you're falling into your ego. So be like this Dahlia. So be wise. Like, I have my dignity and this is crossing those boundaries. That's not okay. And recognizing that this is me being in my ego and I can really step away from that. Okay? So it's important. These are our two parting messages. Thank you all for tuning in with me. I love you all. Thank you so much. May these blessings pour into your life again and again and again. And I appreciate you. If you've subscribed to the channel, thank you. If you're new and you're here till now and you like the content, consider subscribing and becoming a part of this community. I will appreciate that. And for all of you, those who are interested in the love and the career vibes for the month of April, I will see you there. Take care. Namaste.